Alright, man, y'all know what's up. I'm on break real quick, so I thought I'd just hit y'all with a little quick video. I was, my last video I was talking about child support and some of the rules that, my state, which is Florida, has that just makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you not to be married and have a child and the child is born to the mother, not to the father. The father that's not married to the mother has no rights to the child whatsoever. No say-so in what happens to the child, because y'all not married. So that's the law they put in place for Florida. So, I mean, one of my questions was, okay, if a person have no rights to a child, how could you charge them or make them responsible for a payment if there's no rights involved? You know what I'm saying? And in the last video you heard when I said if the father takes a DNA test, custody and visitation is granted. It don't say it has to be argued about, fighting going back and forth to court and all this right here. It's supposed to be granted. As soon as the DNA test shows that that's my child, custody is split. Custody is split right then and there because I got proof that I'm the father. So child support, in a sense, should be dropped because, like I say, man, they tell you the only way they could really put you on child support is if you abuse the baby, abandon the baby, or neglect the baby. And they have to find out that you're doing this. They have to prove that you're not taking care of the baby. And in a lot of cases, it's your word against hers. You know what I mean? Because women, if you don't give her the money she want when she wanted or needed or whatever the case may be, it's a problem. She hates you. You won't do nothing for the baby. Blase, 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 and the third. And that really ain't the case. Everybody ain't able all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, with bills and everything else going on, it's hard. You know what I mean? Sometimes for a man to, keep up with everything. I ain't saying that, he putting that on the back burner, but he got to keep up with everything. And I just don't see how the baby's born to the mother, not to the father, with no rights, and the woman needs government assistance. Her ass should be on child support. Because the baby was born without a father in Florida's eyes, because y'all not married. So she's the only one asking for government assistance. The father's not asking for government assistance. The father don't have no rights to the baby. So, when you think about it, just that point, that's crazy, man. That's crazy as hell. You ain't got no rights if you ain't married. And, they get to just, take your baby, like take all your rights away. And that's really against the law. That's illegal. You know what I mean? As a citizen, you cannot be, none of your rights can be taken away from you. As a citizen of the United States, none of your rights can be taken away from you. Unless, it's by law, like if you go to prison or something like that, you become property of the state. But none of your rights could be taken from you. You know what I'm saying? So for Florida to say you don't have no right if your baby is born and you're not married to the mother, that makes that's against the Constitution. It's against the statute. It's against the whole belief of America. Now, I also read that, if you are married, if you're married to a woman, or even if you ain't married to her, in some cases, and if you pass away and you're not the custodial parent, like the kid doesn't live with you, if you have a will to where your kid is somewhat in there beneficiary, the living parent could access your will, long as the child is a beneficiary. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's gonna. Hey, listen. They say all cases are different because, you know, if you was married here, divorced, and went somewhere else, had a baby, blah blah blah, and both of the kids are in the will, both of the mothers are involved. You know, they got to go to court for certain things, and it really just is based on the will. Now, it also was said that if you die without life insurance,